Hello and welcome to this video. Today is I guess you'd call it a declutter challenge perhaps. I'm going to try and declutter 50 items this afternoon. I'm hoping it won't take me too long because I don't have an awful lot of time, but I'm going to try and squeeze it into an hour, which I think is manageable. So I have got a few areas in mind of where I'm going to go to. I do feel like as you declutter more, it gets harder to just quickly gather things together that you want to throw away, but also the more you get into the mindset, the more you realise that you don't need stuff. So I think, for example, the first place I'm going to go to is my wardrobe, because I know there's things in there that I don't want, even though I did actually do a wardrobe declutter not long ago. So if you are interested in that, I'll link it down below because I got rid of loads. I think it was only about 4 or 5 months ago that I did it, but I have since then seen more that I don't want. So I'm going to start there, and then there's other various points that I'm going to go to, but 50 items, I feel like it won't be too bad. So I'm just going to get started and let's see what we can get. So as I said, I have only recently decluttered my wardrobe in the past 6 months, and I've got rid of so many clothes, so it means there is quite a big surplus of coat hangers knocking around now, and I'm extremely glad to get rid of these metal ones because they really do annoy me for some reason. I did put a load on Facebook Marketplace last year for free and they were snapped up quite quickly, but this time, because I don't have as many, I'll probably just take them down to the recycling bin at Tesco and just get rid of them that way. I do think for me it really helps me to go through my clothes regularly, because I've got so many things that I think I'll wear and then actually I don't, so they obviously just need to go. I did actually do a thing last year where I turned all the coat hangers the wrong way round, and then as you wear the clothes you put them back in the right way, so then at the end of the year you can see what clothes you haven't worn for the whole year, and obviously that probably means you're never going to wear them, so it really helps with decluttering and getting rid of clothes. Now I will say, I know these drawers might look quite full, but this is actually quite minimal for me compared to what they used to be like. My pyjama drawer at the end of my bed, for example, used to be ridiculous, but a few years ago I think I donated about 14 pairs to charity. And I would say over the past 5 years or so, my mentality around stuff and belongings has changed so much. I used to keep absolutely every little thing and hate getting rid of anything, even ridiculous things like a used notepad, I'd have to keep it. But now I am the total opposite. I don't really feel like I've got much attachment to things unless it's sentimental in some way, and it really does make me feel good to have less things. I feel like you value the things you do have more, and it's nice to have drawers that are more on the bare side than overflowing. Okay, so just doing my wardrobe, the drawers and that pyjama drawer, that's 15 items I've managed to take out. So it's 6 items of clothes. I've got a vicar fancy dress costume that actually I took out of my wardrobe when I did my wardrobe declutter, and it actually just went back in because it was around for a while waiting to be sorted out, and then just shoved it back in the wardrobe, so that's come out. And then coat hangers as well that we don't need anymore. So 15 items, and that's only taken me 10 minutes, if that, so easy peasy. The next thing I'm going to do is go onto my bedside drawers and see what I can take out of there, because I feel like I didn't go through them that long ago and sort them out, but they are so jam-packed now and I've really struggled to close them and they're annoying me. So let's see what we can get out of there to add to the pile. Okay, so only 3 things out of the drawer that I'm decluttering. That's only because it wasn't too long ago that I did actually declutter them. I've taken a few books out to take downstairs, so it's a bit less chaotic, but I've got rid of my diary from last year, which I just use for planning bits and bobs, so obviously I don't need that anymore. And 2 eye masks that are a bit grotty. I always used to go to sleep with a sleep mask every single night, and it's only the past year or so I've stopped doing that for some reason. I'm not sure why. I slept with them for like, I don't know, 15 years, and then suddenly one day I thought, I'm going to try not sleeping with these anymore. So I don't anymore. So they're just 2 old ones that I'm going to get rid of, because even if I do decide to wear them again, I probably won't wear those ones because they're quite gross. So we're now up to 18 things, which is going well so far. The next place I'm going to sort through is we've got a bottom drawer of the wardrobe here that's got sort of cosmetic-y bits and sun creams and things like that, and I've also got a box in the main bathroom with beauty stuff in that I'm going to go through just to check if I'll actually use it all, because there's quite a lot in there that I don't even know what it is, so I think that's a good place to go to next. Okay, so the bottom drawer of the wardrobe that has all the bits in, and my beauty box thing, 14 items taken out of there, which takes us up to 32. That isn't bad, is it? Because that's not taken me very long. And I will just say, since I've been doing my decluttering, because I never used to do it at all, really, some things I've had for just so many years that are just so grimy or old, it's like they become sort of part of the furniture, and they're just, you don't see them anymore, if that makes sense. But for example, this, I've had this for definitely over 10 years, and it's eyeshadow, so obviously I'm never going to use it because that would probably make me go blind. So I'm going to get rid of that. I don't wear eyeshadow anymore. Old sun creams, this P20 is a once a day thing, so I think you're supposed to throw it away after maybe 12 months, let's see. Yeah, 12 months, so sometimes I ignore those things, but I feel like with sun cream, when it's once a day apply, I won't ignore that. So I've got 2 of those I'm going to get rid of, and then just a few old, used up, you know, like lotions and creams and old, all sorts of stuff. So do you know what, I'm really putting off showing this pile because some of the stuff makes me feel quite ill because it's quite grimy. An old hairbrush that is quite disgusting. I also feel bad throwing stuff like this away in the bin because it is just like plastic, but what is the option other than keep it in your house? Some of the stuff I can recycle at Tesco, I think, because it's like beauty stuff. Really the only option is for this sort of stuff is not to buy in the first place. So I feel like as I've got older I've become more aware of things like that, and I feel like everybody needs to be the same really, because you know, you've got to think about where it ends up. But anyway, that's 32 things, did I say? So I want to get to 50, so I think the next place I'm going to go is downstairs to the bookshelf, because there is some books on there that I will never ever read again that I probably can just give to charity. There's like, I've only got like 1 shelf on the bookshelf that is for like novel books. There is more room, but I feel like that's where I just keep those ones, so there's not really much room there anymore. So I'm going to try and get rid of at least 5 books because I'm never going to read them again, and that'll take us to 37 then, so that should be enough, maybe more if I can get more. P.S. sorry about the lighting changing all the time. It's a very windy day and it's constantly sunny, cloudy, and when it's cloudy it's like really dark, so just ignore that. But yeah, 32 items now. I'm going to go downstairs. So this is the bookshelf. So the bottom section is like board books for the kids. Here is like the novelty books that I've got, and then these ones up here are more like biographies and cookbooks and just not storybooks, let's say. And then there's also all of those up there, which are like the nice paperback kids books that I don't really want them to ruin, especially Alfie because he would rip them, so I keep them out of harm's way for now. So it's this here that I'm going to go through right now. So like I said, I want to get rid of at least 5, but any more is a bonus. Okay, so managed to do 8, which actually is quite good because that takes us up to 40 items now. So we'll try and lift 8 books, quite difficult. All of these are going, so obviously, like, realistically I'm probably not going to read any of these books again unless I completely forget what happens, but I feel like it's nice to just have some books here. So these ones are more like, I don't really know how to explain it, like, you know, for example, if you read books, Colleen Hoover, once you've read a few they're all the same, so a couple of those. Some things like this that it's okay, but it's not amazing, but you know, definitely never going to read these ones again. So there's like a section in our Tesco where you can just put books, then people can like give a bit of money or whatever, and then it goes to charity, so I might just take them there. A bit nervous about doing it because there is a sign that says speak to somebody, but I don't know if you can just put them there or if you do actually have to speak to somebody. It's one of those things where if it's a situation where I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing, I don't like it, makes me a bit anxious, but I'll try and be brave. So we're up to 40 things now, which I think is excellent considering I've done this so far in less than an hour. And the next part I'm going to do is the kids' little toy box in the corner here, because I know I can get 10 things out of there. It's all little tiny toys, and this is actually part of my decluttering goals for the year, to get rid of all the little pointless toys in the house. So I'm going to try and get 10 things out of there, and then that takes me up to 50, and that is pretty epic for less than an hour. I'm happy with that. Okay, so easily managed to find 10. I probably could have got a few more, but I'll just leave them in there for now because these are definite 10s. So I'll just show you what I got out. So here's the pile. So I'm not going to move this too much, just throw it down here, like a pull along toy. But we've got 2, well actually we've got 3 like this, so there's just 1 going. A few like baby toys, like rattles and things. Actually most of them are baby toys. McDonald's toy, that's a baby sensory thing. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait there, what? That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there we go, 50 things, and I think that probably took me maybe just over an hour, but that is with the filming side of it as well, so that's not bad, is it? And easy on this one because a lot of the things I can just put in a charity box or put in a clothes box, because I probably won't really sell any of those clothes just because I haven't got time or energy. I'm not that bothered. And yeah, how good's that? 50 things gone out of the house. And you know when you see it like this and you see how small that pile is of 50 things, it really does make you realise how many things are in your house. And I really want to get to the stage where I don't just have stuff everywhere. That is my main goal with the decluttering. I hate it. There's just constant stuff, and like I said before, I feel like the only way to stop it is to stop it coming into your house in the first place. So I'm really quite, you know, I'm not the sort of person that gets loads of stuff for Christmas, or I don't like buy an awful lot of stuff. I do, you know, I buy like clothes here and there for myself, but not an awful lot. I just get more joy out of decluttering and saving money than I do buying. So yes, I'm really happy with that. So I'm going to go and just sort it out into piles now upstairs and just enjoy what I've done. I'm really pleased with it. I hope you've enjoyed the video and it's motivated you to do the same. Hasn't taken me long. Even if you don't do 50 things, even if you just do 10 things a day for a week, that's 70. It's so quick and easy, and I feel like once you start, it's really surprising how much junk that you keep in your house. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'm probably going to do more of these little declutter challenges because I quite enjoyed it, and hopefully see you in the next video.